we're down a good player. The statement says all that I'm going to say. It had nothing to do with other than that. All right, it's a family emergency, and he deemed it necessary. I deemed it necessary that that comes first, and it does. So that there you have it. We got to have somebody else step the plate. So I thought John Camden was. He got some moxie to him. I think if I'd have missed my first 3 shots, I may have crawled in the hole, gone away. But he kept plugging, got one down the short corner, played a whale of a ball game. Just trying to battle through those doggone fouls. Holy cow! I'll go back and look at it tonight. Did I bite something? I have a hard time playing without Padula. Well, I shouldn't shoot myself in the foot and leave him on the floor with. We got him to the half with 2, and then he picked up 2. Mintz is he's not an unorthodox. He's good. He's not an unorthodox player. He is just dynamic down and big long strides, and he turns over his right shoulder and he shot fakes, and he picks up his 4th foul before the first media timeout, I believe, and then MJ Collins. But all in all, our team played very well, and Syracuse came into this game playing good basketball themselves. They had some opportunities. I thought they had a couple of really bad breaks in the North Carolina game Wednesday. Watched that a couple of times. Remarkable job on Joe Girard from Hunter and our team. No, not one person. You can't guard him with one person. That's got to be a 5-person proposition. Great job from Lynn Kidd, Grant Basile, Melijah Poteet on Jesse Edwards, who we have the great respect for. All right, there you go. That's it. Good enough? Anybody else? I mean, what the hell else do I need to say?
Mike, 26 assists on 32 baskets.
Yeah, we had 18 and 3 in the first half. We had 18 assists on 20 made baskets in the first half. Yeah, it's a little misleading, if you will, because the zone. But the zone is the zone, and the zone is keep you up at night. And wasn't that long ago, it was a couple weeks ago, I was in Syracuse, New York, and I saw my boys make 2 in the first half, and we made 1 at the end of the game when we made 3 total. Hunter Couture helps our team a little bit. I think, anybody that knows our team could recognize that.
Mike, to follow up on that, 3 of 19 from 3-point range at Syracuse. Was the difference today Hunter, or was there some adjustments you made to their zone as well? Or
Mark, we didn't make a lot of adjustments. We were insistent on a couple of areas that we had to get to when we were able to puncture it. I've never seen Coach play guards in a tandem, and I've been watching his teams for a long, long time, and I'm sure he's done it. But then we were able to peck around the edges, and we got a couple of threes down there in front of Syracuse's bench. And then back to regular formation he comes, and he kept pushing Edwards up into the ACC, and he's a great defender in that zone, and just he's a presence. Sean got a dart down to the block in the first half for a score, and got another one down there. 7-minute mark of the second half. So I thought we put the ball in good places, and making 10 first half threes is a big deal.
Mike, in the first half, all but 3 of your points came from either the paint or from behind the arc. That seems like modern basketball in a nutshell. What was that a point of emphasis to kind of either go after the rim or collapse them?
Tim, they kind of dictate it. All right, I can't say it was a point of emphasis. Don't give me any credit. They dictate it, all right, and how they play. And, you've heard me say before, Mark, David, Tim probably, the thing, it breathes, all right? You come out of a media timeout, and here's Girard and Mintz up above the arc, and then it's back below, and really a concerted effort to keep it out of the high post. We wanted to space Basile some. That was helpful. His first 3 was off of that action. We caught Bell. I don't think Bell knew that he'd gotten under him. And we got a pass down there the corner. Our first 3 was Grant's down there. So, you know, that's just how it played out.
And how much of a luxury is it having a Justin Mutz who can operate at the free throw line and pass like he can?
I can't imagine a better one. You know, he had a triple-double in here against the Qs last year. We needed a great Justin Mutz, and he's typically great. He wasn't great up there. None of us were. I wasn't very good up there. I was a long way from being great. Justin Mutz was great tonight. He was a special man. Malik Brown is playing well for them, and I guarded him on Edwards just because of his physicality, his long arms. But we decided, you know, on Tuesday, Wednesday, that we were going to guard our 5 on Jesse, and we had to take out Malik Brown. They got a couple, but Justin was really, really good. Anybody else?
Coach, you mentioned earlier that it takes 5, a team effort, to guard Joe Girard.
Yes.
Can you describe that or explain what you mean?
Well,
or how you did it?
It's in my time here, you know, it's Buddy, all right? You can't guard him. Buddy was a different person because he's 6'7", 6'8", and had that slight lean. Elijah Hughes comes to mind. You just can't guard really good players and really good scorers with one person. It's a better matchup for us. Hunter guarded Buddy last year, probably Storm on Joe Girard. But Hunter matches up physically, size-wise. The first foul in the first half scared the heck out of me. But I think he picked up his second. But those hedges on those pin downs from Jesse, the majority of them are from Jesse, is if you extend too much, he's going to get behind you, and they're going to throw over the top, and they're going to play 3-on-2. Malik Brown's at the basket. Here's Bell over there, Justin Taylor, who's playing good basketball. There's a choice. He can come off the top. He can come off the baseline. You know, and the luxury of having a guy that's been around a long, long time, has seen a lot of plays. He was in his footsteps. We did not let Joe curl, all right, which he wants to do to get in the lane, and he's going to shot fake, twist, get around you, get fouled. Joe has to score for them. He has to. We have a couple that have to score for us. To limit him to 7 points is one hell of a defensive effort.
Coach, it was like 5 minutes left in the game. I think it was second to last media timeout, and you walked right onto the court and gave Hunter a hug. And do you remember what you whispered to him? You whispered something in his ear, it looked like.
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not something I'd want to share with you, Brooke.
I was
Probably
hoping it was something
laced with
inspirational.
vulgarity. I just thought it was a couture play. Kind of balls bouncing around, and this guy goes nose first. I asked him before the game, I said, where are you? He said, you know, I think 80, 85%. I said, I'll take you wherever I can get you. He had one, I think his second foul, he came off of a pin down, maybe from the big fella, 55, and he got it stuck again. And you could see him grimace and see that thing stretch out, and he's kind of thinking about it. He's still a little tender, but I love him. You know that. He is a heck of a basketball player. Has helped us win a lot of games in his time here.
Coach, 2 straight
Giovanni,
big ones.
I like that name.
Thank you.
Better,
2 straight.
Better than Mark.
2 straight big ones. What is the vibe and the momentum like
It's a hell
inside
of a
your
lot
locker
better
room
when I
right
get
now?
my tail whipped. You know, a lot better, and they've earned it. And a lot of went into this one. Coming off the Monday game against Duke, which was a very good win. You know, there's no rest. You know, we got to load it up again and play a Syracuse team that's playing very well, and they beat our tail up there a couple of weeks ago. And we did just that. But the party keeps on trucking, you know. We back over here tomorrow at 3 to practice in preparation for Miami, and get down there and lace them up on Tuesday. Look forward to it.
Mike, I'm sure every team would love to have a Justin Mutz against the Syracuse zone. What makes him so remarkable?
Well, he's got some length. All right, he's got long arms. He can flip it up over the top. They knocked one of those down in the first half. Kind of sitting on it a little bit. Mintz is good. He anticipates. He's very quick hands, as Malik Brown does. He's been around. He's played against it. That's his fourth time playing Syracuse. Yeah. Well, fourth or fifth. So he doesn't get spooked. All right. So the ball comes in. He's going to turn and face. He's going to explore the baseline. All right. We've got a guard down here. We've got a guard down here, and we've got one behind him. And that's a quick picture. All right. That's a really quick picture on where people are deployed and what might be naked. Okay. We had a couple of flip backs right behind him. Right behind his head is that guy wide open for a three. He doesn't get rattled. He's a luxury. He's a luxury in a lot of regards.
And Grant had another big game against Syracuse.
He was great.
Syracuse.
Yeah.
Why is he good in this
Again,
matchup?
Mark, you scored 24. He had a good game up there. He had a lot of rebounds and 21 points, I think it was. You come in here and play a front line of Ryan Young, Filipowski, and Mark Mitchell, and I don't know, have your way. You know how I communicate that. To have 24 points in that game, that a game. Let's be honest, we had to win. Backs against the wall, man. Here we are. Is that our last game? In I guess Miami's in January. We are into the second half of the season. First half wasn't a whole lot to write home about, but we're playing better. We got guys playing good basketball. We're healthy. The Wednesday will mark the 6-week point for Couture, and he's playing like Couture. So look forward to what lies ahead for this team. I really do. Pleasure seeing him. I'm sorry.
Coach Camden, 27.5 minutes, 6 rebounds, his third most on the team.
He played 27 minutes.
Yeah. Can you speak a little more on just what you thought about his effort tonight in the game?
Well, Camden? Yes. I love that name. My wife's from Camden, South Carolina. Camden, we were going another direction. MJ Collins is coming on. He went a couple of games he didn't play. He didn't stick his lip out and pout like a chump. He continued to work. All right, he's in there every day getting his individual workout in with a coach. He's going to practice hard, stay a good teammate, and your time's going to come, and when your time comes, it's too late to get ready. You better have it dialed up and ready to roll, and he did that, and he had as much to do with that win as anybody on our team. He was responsible. You've got to be able to guard Bell. You've got to be able to guard Justin Taylor. He did that. He did a very nice job. Justin hit a shot in his face in the first half, but it was incredibly well contested. Sometimes good offense beats good defense. That was one of those instances there. So I'm really proud of John, and keep going, man. Keep going.
Last question, David. Go ahead, David.
Mike, coaches versus cancer, your shoes, significance of that.
A whole lot more out there, fellas, than winning a doggone basketball game. We got a bunch of young people out here that took time to paint these shoes for all of our coaches, and now they will go back to the Pediatric Cancer Center, and these will be auctioned, and proceeds will go to pediatric cancer research. The young man, Chase, I'm going to call him tomorrow, that painted mine, was really excited about coming to the game tonight with his mom and dad. Really excited. I haven't talked to him yet. I'm going to tomorrow at noon. He got sick last night and had to be admitted. Some I don't know because of a treatment, and he couldn't make it. And I hate that he wasn't here. Let me assure you this: when he can make it, he's gonna have a pretty good seat in the castle. and he's going to be treated. He'll be treated like royalty. Thanks, guys.